Hey everyone, it's Mark from UnderstandingYour401k.com. Today I just want to bring to you a quick video showing you how you can research a lot of your fund fact sheets online. So the fund fact sheets are the quick one-pagers summaries that are available to you within your plan. To get them outside of your plan, I checked on Lipper and Lipper.com. Actually lipperweb.com, I believe, but the cost that they're charging is $23 per mutual fund fact sheet. So they're usually only 1 to 2 pages. That seems kind of expensive to me. So here's a way that you can do it through Yahoo Finance. So simply go to Yahoo and find the finance link. Currently on my screen it's the second link. It may differ on yours, but it should be on the left hand side. So you're just going to click that. It's going to bring up the Yahoo Finance section. So I'm going to input our ticker for the fund that we're going to use as our example. It's going to be the Vanguard 500 Index Fund. So the ticker there, if you want to follow along, it's V as in Victor, F as in Frank, I as in Indian, N as in Nancy, X as in Xavier. Once you have that in there, you're going to get quotes, and it's going to bring up the primary summary screen for this mutual fund. The area that we're going to focus in on today is down here in this fund section, and it's going to be this profile link. So we're going to click this, and it's going to bring up the fund profile. So to start at the top, you have the official fund name. So in this example, it's the Vanguard 500 Index, and it also gives the ticker symbol for the fund. So it's good to know your ticker symbols. That way you can easily reference any information you need. This has the current share price. So what's it going to cost you per share to own it? It's currently $146.33. This shows whether the latest day's trading is up or down. So currently it's up $1.39, which translates into a 0.96% return as of June 25th, 2013. The profile section starts directly under that, and that's all this information it's telling us is as of February 27th, 2013. So to start, you have the fund name as well as the fund family and their mailing address. So their Vanguard's located in Valley Forge, PA, and then there's also an 800 number if you need additional assistance that you can reach out to. The first main section here is the fund overview section. So there's a couple different rows here. To start off, it's the category row. So what category does this fund fall into? So this is saying it's a large cap blend. It's listed there as a large blend. Can be called a large cap blend as well. The second row shows the fund family. So again, we've established that it's Vanguard. Thirdly, it has net assets. So how many or how much money is actually invested in this fund? So this is telling us it's $128,680,000,000 is currently invested in this fund as of that February 27th date. Fourth row shows you the year-to-date return. So this is up 6.58%, and then the yield is showing at 1.93%. Second to last row shows you the Morningstar rating. So Morningstar is a company that goes and reviews and analyzes mutual funds. They're completely independent and objective. They don't take kind of any money in return for favorable reviews. And the way the rating system works is a 1-star rated fund is one of the worst within its mutual fund category, and a 5-star rated fund is one of the best within its category. So looking at this example, you'll see that the Vanguard 500 Index has a Morningstar rating of 4 out of 5 stars, so it's considered a pretty good fund. The last row simply shows the fund inception date. How long has the fund been operating? In this example, it's August 30th, 1976. This here shows the Morningstar style box. So this is just a simple box that should make it easy for you to understand kind of what its investment style is. So in this example, there's on the horizontal axis, which is over here, it's showing you there's large, so large cap companies with a market capitalization of over 12 billion, medium cap, market capitalization between 2 and 12 billion, and then you have small cap or companies that are under 2 billion in market capitalization. On the horizontal axis, you have whether it's considered a value fund, a blend fund, or a growth fund. Alright, so in this scenario, it's telling you that it's a large cap blended fund. Over to the right hand side, it's going to show you the fund summary. So to read you the first sentence, it says, this investment seeks to track the performance of a benchmark index that measures the investment return of large capitalization stocks. So that's telling you how it's investing its money and what its strategy is to earn you a return. Alright, you can continue to read there. It should tell you some additional information, but these are very important that you read and understand. Back over to the left-hand side here, you have the management information. Alright, so this is showing that the manager of the fund his name is Michael Buke, and he's been the lead manager since December 30th, 1991. A lot of times, mutual funds with managers that have a longer tenure traditionally tend to do a little better, even though this is an index fund that still is a manager. But a lot of times you'll see if a fund manager is new, there is kind of a period where they're trying to figure it out, where they cut their teeth, so to speak. Over to the right-hand side is going to show you the fund operations. All right, so there's 4 rows here. The first one's showing you the last dividend for the fund. So it's showing the last dividend as of March 20th, 2013, and it paid 64 cents per share that you owned. All right, not a little bad, a little bonus. Second row shows you the last capital gains paid out, currently at 0. Third row shows you the annual holdings turnover. All right, as of June 3rd, 2013. So the Vanguard 500 index is currently only turning over 4% of their funds. So when I say turnover, I mean how often are they buying and selling? What percentage are they buying and selling their underlying investments? The fourth row shows you the average for the category. So the category average is 52.1%. You can compare that to what the Vanguard 500 index turnover is 4%, and you'll see that there's a ridiculous spread there, and that turnover percentage is ridiculously low for the Vanguard 500 index fund. The investment information shouldn't really come into play if you're investing through your employer's 401k plan. If you're looking to open up an IRA, these just show minimum investments, minimum IRA investments, and then minimum initial investments via AIP, which is automatic investment program. All right. Back over to the right-hand side, the final section here shows the fees and expenses. So there's 3 columns. The first one is going to show you the name of the expense. The second column is going to show you what the expense is for the fund that you're researching. In this case, it's the Vanguard 500 index. And the last column is going to show you the category average for those expenses. So the top 3 deal with the expense ratios. So the first one's the annual report expense ratio. What's the net annual report expense ratio? So if you're looking at the annual report, what expense ratio is going to be there? For Vanguard, it's 0.17%, where the category average is 1.12%. A huge spread there. Prospectus net expense ratio, again, is 0.17. It's not available for the category average, and the prospectus gross is, again, 0.17. It goes over the different ratios there. The maximum 12B1 fee. For those of you who are unaware what a 12B1 fee, it's really the marketing and promotional cost. So for them to market and promote their funds, it does cost money, and you are paying for it. Vanguard does not have these fees, so it says NA there, and the category average was also not available. The max front-end sales load. So how much of a charge are they going to hit you when you purchase this fund on the front end? All right, so again, Vanguard does not charge a front-end sales load. They're very, very good with their sales fees and expenses. However, the maximum in the category they can charge you is 5.26%. So initially, once you invest, they take 5.26%. That's the maximum they can take. On the back end, the maximum deferred sales load. So what's the sales load? What's it going to cost you to sell these funds? Again, Vanguard does not. The category average is 2.36%, so very high. Last 3 rows show you the 3-year, the 5-year, and the 10-year expense projections per $10,000 invested. So on the Vanguard side, 3 years it's going to cost you $55. 5 years it's going to cost you $96, and 10 years $217. Ridiculously low. The category averages, however, are skewed quite disproportionately the other way. So at 3 years it's going to cost you, on average within this category, $781. On a 5-year basis, it's going to cost you $1,268, and on a 10-year basis, it's going to cost you $2,368. All right, so it doesn't take a genius to figure out that the less you pay in fees, the more you keep. All right, so hopefully you found this helpful. If you did and you want to check out more educational information, you can find us over at www.understandingyour401k.com. You can also find us on Twitter, the handle at 401k educator. So come over and check us out. We'll be doing some more videos going over some additional parts of the kind of fund profile here. Got performance, holdings, risk, and purchase info. But in the meantime, come over and check us out at understandingyour401k.com. Thanks so much. Again, this is Mark, and have a great night.